Hello and welcome to the game preview or beta of Palworld. Best way I would describe this as a Pokemon-esque open world survival game. Let's jump in, and in this video we're going to outline your first 10 minutes in Palworld. So we're going to set up a new game. We're going to do off multiplayer difficulty normal and jump right in. We are going to keep the tutorial enabled. I highly recommend that you keep the tutorial enabled. It just gives you kind of an option or walkthrough to help you not only learn the game, but just make sure you get off to a strong start. So we're going to do a few character customizations here just for the fun of it. One thing to note is your character look cannot be changed in game. And you have a nice little warning here. You cannot edit your character again after the game is started. So keep that in mind. So we're going to cut through this, skip that intro cutscene. So you're going to start here, Windswept Hills, I think all the time. And what I recommend is a couple things first. So first, just so you don't have to do this later on, make sure you click F and unlock the fast travel point. I am playing on mouse and keyboard, if you didn't figure that out. So we're going to talk to this lady over here, but just look around and make sure you're gathering easy resources to pick up. Which is really important because we're going to need those resources. I do recommend you talk to this individual. Oh, did you come from the outside world? I can tell. You don't have the smell of pals on you. Take it too easy around here and you'll get yourself killed. Here, take this. Make up a weapon or something. Well, thank you for your help, stranger. Expedition survivor. Be nice if you could give us a better weapon. But no, she gave us 10 wood, which will allow us to build a primitive workstation. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to build a kind of a club to help to protect ourselves. But more importantly, we're going to want to build a pickaxe. Oh, look at here. We have a pal sphere. Well, what do you know? That's super nice. We're going to use that pal sphere to catch a pal. All right, on mouse and keyboard, you're gonna see the different commands. I don't know exactly what they are for controllers, so I apologize, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Now in the top right, you're gonna see the tutorial piece. I recommend following this. So one of the things it says here, the number 2 is open the technology screen from your menu and unlock PAL spheres. So to do that, to begin with, if you click Tab on mouse keyboard, it's gonna bring up your windows, which will be helpful. So you have your inventory, party, and technology. Here you have your technology points, and we're going to want to make sure we unlock PAL Box and PAL Sphere, although you can go ahead and lock most of these, if all of them on this tier, you're going to need them. So we're just going to go ahead and do that real quick. Don't worry, you're going to make a lot of technology points as you kind of progress. Later on, you want to be more selective based off what you're trying to do. But early game, in your first 10 minutes, go ahead and just grab everything. Now, we're going to go ahead and click Escape here and click on Survival Guide. This tells you a bunch of stuff. The game objectives, you can see what should I do first. I recommend reading through this if you haven't at least once, just so you get a sense for what you want to do when you start the game. Now I'm going to click B, and you're going to see here I need to make a primitive chest. So I can click E or use the mouse wheel to scroll. And we're going to scroll over here to primitive workbench first. I'm going to left click, and then I'm going to hold down F to build. Those are all kind of commands and prompts on the screen. So pretty straightforward, but it's always good to kind of call it out. Now, the first thing we're going to want to make is a wood. We actually want to make all these things just to have them. I'm going to go ahead and make a wood axe. Well, actually, I'm going to make a stone pickaxe because we are light on stone. And here's the important thing. When you make something, after you make it, you actually have to click F again to acquire it. So keep that in mind. And we're going to go ahead and make a wood club just to make sure we can defend ourselves. Okay, so now with our pickaxe, we pick up some stone. We can run over to stone and we can hit rocks, which is super helpful. Now you see that white bar depleting, that's our stamina, which is important to think about as we kind of do any actions. So if we click tab over here, we can click enhance stats, and that is how we level up. I'm going to go ahead and prioritize stamina and work speed here, and wait just to begin with early game since we shouldn't have to do too much combat. So we're going to get wood, collect some berries. You can see we have enhanced stats. Let's do work speed so we increase how fast we can put stuff together. Alright, so I picked up the wooden club. I'm going to go ahead and get my stone axe. This is for chopping wood. Acquire that again. And we're going to go ahead and build a pal sphere. Now, one of the things we can do with a pal sphere, and in doing that, yeah, I'm going to need some palladium fragments here. So if I use a scroll wheel, that will allow me to switch between different types. Now, to catch pals, we're going to need a pal sphere, which we have. First, we have to weaken the pal. So we're going to lay the smack down on this land ball a little bit. And then we're going to click Q. We're going to hit him with a ball, and now he is captured. Now, we can summon our captured pal by clicking E for future use. So we're going to go ahead and throw him out, and he's going to kind of help us, hopefully. Oh, so he's now combating this other lamb. So that you just want to be careful. And our lamb ball, I think, was knocked out here. You can see he's in red, unfortunately. So a little combat there. You don't really need to do that much combat, but just remember when you have your pals out, they are more likely to engage other pals, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, you can click E to deploy them. Eventually they should heal up. Now these blue rocks, not balls, will give you palladium fragments. Those are hypercritical to kind of building stuff. So you saw there, we need palladium fragments to create pal spheres, which we did, and we need palladium fragments to build the pal box. So that's why we were doing that real quick, is just to get some palladium fragments so we can now build our pal box. So let's go ahead and build our pal box. Let's see if we can heal up our pal and catch a few more pals to help us. So I see another one there. I'm going to pick up our sphere. We need more wood. So we can actually, oh, he is knocked out. So that's a knocked out pal. Alright, where's my... Sometimes it freaks out. There we go. Just have to like click on it and then it realizes you're there. We're chopping wood. Now your pals can collect resources and help you out along your way. Different pals can do different things, so that's why you kind of need to collect them all, just for the practicality of like better camp management. So we're going to go ahead and hold down F. We left click to select it, left click to place it, and then holding down F to build. Now if you look at here, we have F, V, and C for fast travel. If you click V, there are missions that we have to do to upgrade our base level. You definitely want to upgrade your base level because you can employ more pals and eventually you can build more bases. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and right click, put the pal over here. He is currently incapacitated. So we're going to let him kind of sit in there for a minute. And let me see, is there another pal? I recommend a lamb ball off the bat because they can do construction and other items. So if we click here, if we actually hover over him and click F, we can see handiwork, farming, transporting. So handiwork is important on kind of building things all around. And you can see he's incapacitated, cannot move, needs immediate medical attention, placed in the PAL box as soon as possible. And then he's going to be revived in about 9 minutes. We're running out of time here. So we are going to, the chickens are okay, but they're going to not be helpful. We want handiwork here to begin with. So let's go capture another PAL. I have one PAL ball at the bottom right you can see. We're going to do this lamb ball. Alright, hopefully you're weak enough that we can get you. Alright, I just want to show you how they can help you build stuff, just for reference. And then we're going to call this a short video, but that's how you get started. Just kind of outlining some key aspects to start getting you through some of the tutorial pieces from that perspective. There's a lot more to this game, but if you follow the tutorial, you should be in fairly good shape. All right, so we're gonna right click, put you in here, and then put you in the base slot. So they're gonna help us. So check this out. Let's say I want to make some PAL balls. I'm gonna start production. You're gonna see the lamb ball is gonna actually produce them for us. So we can be over here, farming stuff, right, while they're building stuff. Now the other thing that they can do too, which is super helpful, is they can also help you with building different things just in general. So we're going to go ahead and do foundation, foundation, and let's say I want to build a, let me see, do we not have a bed? Oh yeah, let's do a shoddy bed down here. Oh, just passed it. Again, not enough materials. Okay, this is just to kind of show you. I'm using the my uh, middle mouse wheel button to rotate this for reference. So we're going to see our lamb ball is going to say, I need to get to work. Let me come help you out. And you can see they're building the bed, which is super nice. So that's why you're going to want more and more pals to upgrade your base. You can see there I can pick up my Pal Spheres. So that is your first 10 minutes of Palworld. Hopefully you find this video helpful. If you did, please drop a thumbs up. Let me know what else you would find helpful to outline. This game isn't super complicated, but sometimes it just takes a little getting used to the mechanics. So let me know what would be helpful to see. Happy to post videos. If you did go on to find this video helpful, please drop a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Shadow Coast out.